Good evening, Marlene.
Hi, Angela. How are you?
I'm all right. Still looking at the crazy people on the news.
Okay, this is being recorded.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. We'll speak after.
Okay. I didn't say anything wrong, I don't think. Hello.
No.
Bye. Oh my goodness, the crazy people on the news.
Here in Washington, D.C., and it was over the last hour that you saw those thousands, most of those thousands dispersed, and essentially you have that last 1,000, 2,000 here for what we could, under unfortunate circumstances, describe it this way, this last stand here in Washington, D.C. here tonight.
Well, Hilliard, thanks for your work. Stay on it and let us know.
Carlos, I see that you're on. This is Marlene. Just unmute yourself by pressing *6. You're already unmuted on this end.
Lafayette Square. I will never forget the word you used on the air as you were anchoring during live video of the head of the Joint Chiefs, Mark Milley, in camo.
Carlos?
In the streets, as you put it contemporaneously, like a viceroy in Northwest Washington.
Hello.
Hi, Carlos.
For whatever regret.
Oh, okay, great. I'm on.
Yes, you're on. Angela, is that
Oh,
your
thank
telephone?
you.
You mind muting your line?
He was going to be part of that photo op that will come to identify and symbolize part of the Trump administration.
Angela, if that's your television, do you mind muting your line, please?
The face, the embodiment of the militarized law enforcement that night in our
Okay, I see many people have called in, so I'm going to unmute you all individually to see who is representative or an applicant tonight. So phone number ending in 139. I'm going to unmute you now. Hi, you can unmute yourself by pressing *6, please. Phone number ending in 139. Unmute yourself by pressing *6, please. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Are you an applicant or a representative from one of these SLA applications being reviewed tonight?
I'm an applicant.
May I ask what entity you're coming from?
1885 Lexington Avenue, Enzo Lentini Enterprises, LLC.
Enzo. Okay. Thank you. And what is your name?
Enzo Lentini.
Your name is Enzo. Okay. Okay, thank you, Enzo. I'm just going to rename you because you called in, so I'm only seeing a phone number.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, phone number ending in 173. I'm going to unmute you. Please let me know if you are an applicant or a representative. Press *6 to unmute yourself.
Marlene, that's me, Adam. I'm calling in.
Oh, no problem. Okay, so I'll just rename you. Thank you.
Okay.
I can't move you over because you've called in, so I'll just. Okay, next phone number ending in 971. Press *6 to unmute yourself, please, and let me know if you are a representative applicant. 971. Hi.
I'm just observing.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for joining. Phone number ending in 659. Please let me know if you are an applicant or a representative. You're unmuted on this end. Press star 6 to unmute yourself. Six-5-9, please press star 6 and let me know if you are an applicant or a representative.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes. It's applicant.
For which business, ma'am?
Kahlua Cafe.
Okay, thank you. May I have your name?
It's Gladys Ramate.
Oh, Gladys, okay. Thank you so much.
Hello?
Hi, Judith.
Hi, honey. Adam said to unmute him.
Adam is unmuted. I'm just going down the list because all the applicants called in, so I have to rename them. I'm just seeing phone numbers. So let me get through the last number and then I'll hand it over to you because I believe you have quorum. Phone number
Okay.
ending in 900. You are unmuted on this end. Please let me know if you are an applicant or a representative.
I'm an applicant.
Okay, may I have the name of your business, please?
It's Rayo's Bar and Grill, and my name is Ronald Stracy.
Right.
Okay, thank you so much, Ronald. I'll just rename you on this end.
You're welcome.
Okay, Rodrigo, I think you're for El Paso Cafe, but I'll just make sure. You're unmuted on this end. Please press star 6 on your end.
Yes, hello?
Yes, are you from El Paso Cafe?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, thank you so much. I just wanted to make sure.
Awesome. I wasn't sure if you guys were able to hear or see me. I was a little concerned. I was actually about to call.
No, you're the only one that came in by video, so I see that you signed your name in. I just wanted to make sure that was you.
Yes.
Okay, thanks so much. Sorry, one more minute, Judith. Thank you so much.
It's okay.
Okay, Judith, you have quorum.
Oh, okay, perfect. Hello, committee. Carlos?
I'm here.
Okay, hi.
How are you?
Angela? Okay, how are you? Happy New Year, guys. Angela?
Hello, Judith. How are you?
Hi. Okay, Happy New Year. Is Celia here?
No, who you have on the line, Judith, is yourself, Adem,
Oh, okay.
Carlos, and Angela.
All right. Adem, you there? Adem? Did you unmute him, Moline?
Yes, Adem dropped out. I guess he'll return.
Oh, okay.
So right now you don't have quorum because Adem is not here.
Yeah, yeah. I know he said he was driving, so.
Hmm. You can, he was on the call, but it's 6 minutes after, it's 8 minutes after 6. So you can, it's your call to make, Judith. You can start the meeting, and when he comes back, you could then call for an adoption of the agenda when Adem comes back.
Yeah, because we really can't vote on anything unless we have quorum.
Right, but I have informational updates to do, so maybe by that
Oh,
time
okay.
I'm done.
Okay,
Yeah,
you want to do those first?
Sure, I'll say the opening remarks first.
Okay, okay, perfect.
But you can go ahead and call the meeting to order. You're just not adopting the agenda.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. So call the meeting to order. It is 6:09 p.m.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Manhattan Community Board 11's Licenses and Permits Committee meeting. Just a few opening remarks. Until further notice, all meetings of Manhattan Community Board 11 will be conducted by video conference. Links to join to attend the video conferences for each of our respective committee meetings will be published on the meeting's calendar on our website. For those of you calling in, the website is www.cb11m.org. To avoid crosstalk and help the meeting run effectively, panelists and attendees are asked to keep their microphones on mute when they are not speaking. It is also helpful to utilize headphones. Those participating by phone can dial *6 to unmute, and that is also how you mute your line. If you wish to share a question or comment, you may do so by utilizing the raise hands function. Our staff will monitor and ensure that hands are recognized in turn. Those participating by phone can dial *9 to raise their hand. Committee members will be called on first, then attendees. Please keep your questions and comments brief. Judith, I'm going to send it back over to you now.
Okay. Should we should call attendance right now? Are you gonna do that, Marlene, or should I?
Right, you can adopt because Adem is not on the line.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you can go ahead to announcements if anybody has any announcements.
Okay. Are there any announcements? Guys? Hello? Does anyone hear me?
Yeah, I don't have an announcement. I hear you.
Okay, Angela?
Yes, here.
Okay. And myself?
Listen, I'll call you later. All right, baby, bye.
Oh, was that Angela?
I'm so sorry, yes. Oh, my friend called, his brother died.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, please, no.
And I just thought I'm going back on. I'm here, hi. Okay.
I just had a pass in my family too yesterday, so.
Yes, it is what it is. That's how life goes.
I know, sweetie, I know.
Kind of get it together.
I know. All right, I mean, the only thing I think we can do you want, Marlene, do you want to start on the applicants? Although we can't really vote because we need Adem back on.
It's okay, I'll move to informational updates.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so there is now a new COVID-19 relief package that's been rolled out. And there is new terms to the existing Paycheck Protection Plan. So businesses that already received PPP loan will be eligible to get a second one under new terms. Some of the PPP loans will be set aside for small businesses and community development financial institutions, CDFIs. Just a reminder in regards to what's happening in the district. So just a reminder, so during July 2020, Council Member Ayala and also Manhattan Borough President Gail Brewer and Union Settlement secured $4 million for East Harlem Small Businesses Grant Program. Small businesses are still able to apply for that grant. And the way you apply for it is going on Union Settlement's website. So for those of you calling in, unionsettlement.org/smallbizgrant. And I will also put that in the chat for those of you who have joined by video so you can see that. It is not, nonprofits are not eligible to apply for this grant, but it is still available for those adversely affected by the pandemic. Judith, I'll turn it over to you, and I'll also check to see if Adem has joined.
Okay. Did he join?
No.
No, he's not on yet. I mean, we can go through the applicants, but, you know, we can't really vote on it until he comes back on, but we could at least let the rest of the committee, discuss, I guess, the applicants, okay? So I don't have it up on my computer yet. Is, Enzo the new one, first, or what?
Yes, if you want me to read what type of applicant it is, I can do that for you, no problem.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. I happened to look at all of them. I saw they all have their documentation, which is fine. We have Angela Carlos. We only have 4 applicants. I think 2 of them are new, 2 of them are renewals. And when we get to the one that might have a little bit of a problem, we'll let you know, okay? So you want to,
All right.
okay. So let's see.
Okay, do you want me to read it out for you, Judith? Yes?
Yeah, Enzo is it the first one? I'm pulling up my Airtable now.
Yes.
Which is a new applicant.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so the first applicant to be reviewed is Enzo Lentini, DBA Enzo Enterprises. New application for a wine, beer, and cider license for a restaurant located at 1885 Lexington Avenue, New York, New York. Zip code 10035. The cross street is on 118th Street. The applicant is on the line. After you ask the committee members that are on the line, Judith, you can go to the applicant.
Okay. I'm pulling it up right now. The applicant does have all their documentation. I checked it before, actually a little while ago. So we can't really vote on it. What's the applicant's name? I'm sorry.
Enzo.
Okay, Enzo. Hi. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your establishment? Because you're new. This is going to be a new establishment, correct?
Enzo, I've unmuted you on this end. Please press *6 to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you just tell us a little bit about your establishment? I know you have all your documents. I did check that, and Marlene checked it. So if you can give us a little synopsis of your establishment, that would be great.
It's not going to be a restaurant per se. It's a takeout. It's going to operate from 11 o'clock till 7, 8 o'clock at night. We'd like to offer wine, beer, and soda for people taking food out on the way home or at work, whatever.
Is it just going to be a takeout because of the virus, or hopefully if this virus ever ends, will people be able to go in and eat, or is it totally just a takeout?
Right now, it's totally a takeout. What the future will bring, I don't know. But the plan is that we have a steam tables. People come in, take a look at the food. They point to what they want. It will be packaged. They go. There will be 2 tables, I believe, 2, 3 tables, in case somebody wants to eat in.
Oh, okay. So people can eat in.
Well, with COVID, I don't know what we can do, what we can't do, but
yeah, that
right now,
was my
99%
issue.
is going to be takeout.
Okay. Okay. Do any of the members have a question for
I would like
Mr. Enzo?
ask a question. Well, he partially answered. What is the capacity of seating in that space?
I think right now it's about 6.
If there was no COVID, you could only sit 6 people in there?
Probably 8, 10 people. It's a small corner space.
It's a small space. And you've been
Yes.
there how long?
I haven't been. We just signed the lease. It's new.
Oh, it's brand, okay.
Yeah, it's
All
new.
right. That's all, just making sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do have all their documents, Angela. I did look at them.
Oh, I looked.
Okay. Carlos, do you have any questions? Is this going to be, what street is this going to be on? Lexington and what street? I'm looking at.
It's the corner of Lexington and 117th Street.
That's exactly what I see. I'm looking at this. So it's going to be under that new building.
Correct.
Well, it's not that new anymore, but yeah, I know. I was just looking at the photo. Okay. Yeah. Carlos, do you have any question about this? Carlos? Is Carlos here, Marlene?
Yes.
Carlos?
Carlos.
Hi, could you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you hear me now? I have no questions. I didn't answer the question that was answered when he said he only had like about 6 or 10 people who would ordinarily would eat there.
Yeah.
So it'll be a restaurant, is that correct? Without COVID?
That's what I had asked when.
It's not a restaurant. It's a takeout.
Yeah, takeout only. That's what he said. Takeout only.
So I'm a little confused. So if it's a takeout, no one should be eating inside there. Is that correct?
There's 2 tables with a total of 4 chairs. I believe that you have to have in case somebody wants to eat, but there's no seating capacity.
Okay.
They can't sit at the tables?
There's only 2 tables, miss.
Right.
Well, I don't
so
know.
Let's say two people wanted to sit at a table, and eat. They can do that, right? I mean, I don't know about now with the virus.
I think by law we have to provide at least 2 or 4 chairs or something for takeout.
Oh,
okay, no problem. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, Carlos, you know where it is. That
taken up by.
Yeah, I know exactly where it's at. 117 and I know exactly where it's at.
Yeah, under that new building. Yeah. Okay.
Is that a Hope Community Building?
Can I
I don't recall it being a Hope Community Building. I remember when they were building it. And at one time there was going to be a bakery underneath. Do you recall that, Carlos?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Marlene, can I interrupt?
I'm sorry?
Can I interrupt?
Judith is chairing the meeting, so you would ask Judith. Judith, an attendee.
Who was that?
If he could speak.
My name is Stanley Wolfson.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Go
the
ahead.
landlord of the building there.
Yes.
Based on COVID and the rules that you can't eat inside, as those rules change, this place will change. We're doing a food court there. In addition to Mr. Lantini, we have a bakery coming in, we have a fish market coming in, and we have a Japanese takeout coming in.
That's what I said, because I remember when that building was being built, they were talking about a bakery being under it. Yeah.
That was when Hope Community owned it.
Yeah.
In any case, there's also the aspect we're filing for the outside seating.
Oh, you are?
Which will provide seating for those people that will eventually want to sit down and have dinner or lunch or whatever.
wait a minute, does it say anything about outside seating? I'm trying to look at the document, Marlene.
Judith, you're speaking to someone else. You're not speaking to the applicant. You're speaking to someone who joined the call.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe they put in outdoor seating because at the moment,
No,
it's
it's not on their notice. I'm looking at it. Okay. Yeah.
we haven't applied for it yet, but we're going to.
Yeah.
Because we have,
All right, because that has to be applied by another entity, not approved rather, not by us.
yes.
I just would like to ask the gentleman that is not with the license a question since he brought it up. If you want to have outdoor seating, where did you intend for it to go? Because that's on the corner of a block where people have to walk up and down. Do you have a courtyard or something to have outdoor seating connected to that space?
No, the seating I would assume would be on the street in front. There's 105 feet of frontage there.
105 feet. So I'd have to get a ruler. But so could somebody maybe pushing a baby in a double stroller, could they get past that comfortably without having to be too close to the curb?
Yes, it's a very wide sidewalk there. The answer is yes.
Okay, thank you.
I know, Angela, Carlos and I know exactly that particular area. I mean, they can apply for outdoor. What? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Carlos.
I'm a little confused. He's applying for takeout, but the owner is talking about two other facilities in the same place. Is that correct?
Yes.
Three
other. Okay, so 3 different companies are going to be going into that area. What you're saying?
There's 4 companies that'll be going into the space.
No, but so we're only approving one right now. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you so much.
But Carlos, you know that area. You know. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah,
I mean, they can.
Hi, this is Nilsa. Do you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Crystal clear.
Yeah, I just I don't want us to get confused just because I'm listening in on the application. It sounds like the landlord is going to be doing a food court with other businesses, which really don't affect this application. So unless we have any questions, and if for whatever reason we don't have quorum, then Judith, I'm going to say that any licenses and permits that you all discussed, then we will have to talk about them and adopt them in executive if ADEM doesn't join.
Oh, no, I know. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for ADEM to get on because we can't vote on anything right now.
Right. So this applicant, is, as my understanding, has the complete package.
Yes.
Correct?
They have everything. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So,
The other
are
thing
there
this
any
will
other
do.
questions?
I have another comment.
No, I'm sorry. Who was that?
Stanley Wolfson again.
Oh yes, the landlord, right?
This will also supply jobs for the locals.
Yeah, but right now we're only doing the one applicant, which is Enzo's.
I believe that'll be the only applicant that will be.
That's the only applicant that we're interested in tonight. If anything else comes in the future, they will have to come to us. But right now we're only discussing Enzo.
Agreed.
Okay, thank you. We can't vote on it until ADEM gets back on the line, hopefully. So, right now we can't approve or disapprove anything, and if ADEM doesn't come back on the line, we're going to have to do it at executive.
So, Madam Chair, can I recommend that we go on to the next restaurant?
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
I agree. That's Kalua's. Is that correct, Marlene?
No, it's El Paso Cafe Corp.
Oh, you're doing El Paso. Okay, fine. Yeah. And El Paso is also a new applicant. Let me pull up the,
Somos nuevos, ¿verdad?
I'm sorry?
Oh, no, I'm just confirming with my boss who's here with me. One of the managers, one of the owners. I'm just confirming with him that we are new applicants.
Yeah. And this El Paso Cafe is going to be at 1642 Lexington Avenue. What street is that near? 1642 Lexington.
It's between 104th and 103rd, closer to 104th Street.
Oh, okay. Oh, wasn't there an El Paso there, Carlos? Do you recall?
Yes, our biggest
Yeah.
location was right across the street. After
Right.
it's been like a year, I think. We ended up moving to 110th, and now we have the smaller location that we're applying for across the street.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. They do have all their documents. I'm looking at them now. Again, we can't do much. We can't approve or disapprove. But does anybody have any questions for the applicant? Angela or Carlos?
Is there possibly going to be a Mexican restaurant? Could you tell us a little about what you're going to be hosting there?
So it's similar to the previous applicant in terms of, yes, it is Mexican food. It was restaurant style because we did have before COVID. We had about ¿cuántos meses? Como 7, 10. Antes. We had about pero ¿cuántos? 7. We had about 7 tables more or less for people to come in and they could either dine in or take out. But with the virus and everything, we're actually planning to do some construction, I guess you could say, because we're bringing in new equipment and we're gonna cut the space in half. So we're only gonna with the new projected layout, we're gonna have about maybe 3 or 4 tables max. So we're leaning more towards a takeout style.
Okay, thank you.
And they're going to be open from 7 a.m. to 1 a.m.? Those are your hours of operation?
That used to be our previous hours, but because of COVID, now it's between 10 to 11.
Okay, because your application says 7 a.m. to 1 a.m.
So let me just confirm. So dice que antes las horas antes eran de 7 de la mañana a 1 de la noche, pero eso era antes. So vamos a quedar con eso hasta después del virus. Dile que la media. It's well, again, with the virus impact and everything. I mean, for now, until things go back to normal, which in the foreseeable future, we're sticking to the 10 to 11.
Okay. Well, Marlene, Carlos, Angela, because the application says 7 to 1, is that okay? Because now they're saying they're sticking to, what, 10 to 11, you said?
Yeah, for now, until we're allowed to be open a little later.
Right. So Judith, normally in the past,
that's fine. Judith, that's fine, because in the future, we hope that they can have their business open.
Yeah, to keep the 7 to 1, right?
Yeah, they'll be able to, it makes sense to just do that.
I mean, hopefully, once businesses with alcohol are allowed to be open for longer, then, I mean, of course, you want to be open later, given everything.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want, Judith, Marlene, do you want anything to be reflected in the stipulation? Are you fine with the stipulation as it is?
You mean as far as the hours?
Yes.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Do you want their COVID hours to be reflected in the stipulation?
I think it should, just in case.
Okay.
What do you think? What does the rest of the committee think? That's only my opinion.
I agree.
So do I.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Marlene, for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
Okay. So the next one is Are we doing Kaluas?
Yes, Judith.
Okay. Okay, so Kaluas is a renewal. Is one of the applicants here?
Yes, I've unmuted the applicant. Please press *6 to unmute yourself.
Yes, hello?
Yeah. Okay, Angela, Carlos, I guess Adem is still not on the line?
No, he isn't.
Okay. All right. Kaluas is a renewal. They're on 3rd Avenue. But they have, I'd like to, Angela and Carlos to know, they have about 11 311 calls, guys.
They have 11?
Yeah, about 11. I think I counted 11 or 12 or something like that.
Does the applicant know that?
I think, Marlene, you,
He can answer the question, can he?
yeah,
Yeah, they're on the line. You guys can speak to the applicant.
they're on the line. Yeah, and that was a concern when I saw that. Is, what's the applicant's name? I'm sorry.
Gladys Mamache.
Gladys. Oh, okay. Yeah, you had about 11 or 12 311 calls, so a little concerned about that. What seemed to be the issue that there were so many 311 calls?
Tenías 3 llamadas de 311, ¿qué era el problema? ¿Sabías?
Bueno, pienso que es por una persona que andaba desnuda. Bueno, que una mujer que vive en el edificio Taladre decía que este hombre estaba haciendo escándalo, pero venía de una fiesta que venía con globos y estaba haciendo escándalo casi enfrente de mi lugar porque quería que le sirviera bebidas y hizo problema y entonces la vecina de arriba
Yes. So she says that, well, I'm not sure if this had to do with this incident that happened previously or recently, rather, that there was an incident that there was a person who came to her, like, to the business and that they were naked and somebody reported that. But I'm not sure if that's relevant to the 311 call.
So I'm looking at the chart. These are, the dates on these things are recent.
Yeah, they're very recent. You see them? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead, Angela. You got the floor.
Yeah, I'm looking, and these things started in, like, from September through the end of, through November. There's 11 sightings here for loud music and parties.
Yeah.
Dices de septiembre a noviembre por música fuerte.
No, fue esa misma persona, porque solamente...
No están diciendo que esto fue septiembre a noviembre, que era por la música alta.
What did she say?
Es la misma persona.
Yes, no, I'm asking the owner right now, I'm sorry. And she said it might be the same person who keeps, who probably lives upstairs in the building that is always targeting her.
Well,
she's always had a problem with this person that they're like they've always been calling the restaurant, also like threatening, and just accusing of loud music. And even the police had showed up, but there was no loud music because everything was fine. There was music, but the police said that the music wasn't loud, but they told us to just turn off the music because of it. But the police themselves told the owner that the music wasn't loud, that it was fine, but to just shut it off due to the same lady who lives upstairs.
So what you're saying is that all of these 11 311 calls are from just one person?
Yes.
That could be checked. That could be checked at the
precinct level.
Yeah, you're right. That could be checked at the precinct level to see if it really is just one person.
persona había llamado muchas veces y ellos fueron.
Yes, because the police told her that the same person has called them a lot of times. But they themselves.
Then what seems to be the problem then if the person keeps on calling?
Right.
Entonces, ¿cuál es el problema que esa persona está llamando?
Porque esa persona no quiere que se haga ninguna, que no esté en la casa afuera, que no haya ruido. Sí.
It's because of prior she used to have
no le gustan los hispanos, ella es hispana, ofendió y dijo insultos.
Because we had an issue that she did call the police also. I don't know if it was also that same day that she did the 311 calls, but she also started offending about being racist towards Hispanics and that there's a problem that she doesn't want anything outside because she had the outdoor seating. Previously, she had the outdoor seating. And she believes that this person may be just targeting that they don't want nothing to be done outside. Because even the own husband of the lady who was targeting the business also had to calm her down because she was getting very aggressive.
Let me ask you, is this a new resident that lives upstairs? Because
she says yes. Because she's been here for 18 years.
In that location?
Yeah, she's been 18 years in the location.
Okay.
Any questions from anybody else? Carlos, Angela?
No.
Just seems a little odd. How? So you're saying this is a new person that's living there that has been complaining continuously?
Yes.
Kind of odd. Well, we can't really make any determination right now because we can't vote yay or nay or whatever. Angela, did you have any more? Go ahead, Carlos.
Could you let her know that it's a major concern for us because that's one of our problems that we have with other restaurants.
Yes,
when they have
it is
loud
a major
noise
concern.
being made and or music being played, especially indoor and outdoor play. So could you ask the young lady that she provide music outdoors as well?
Yeah. Well, you can ask her. You're part of the committee.
Well, I'm asking, but the interpreter is the one who's going to interpret it for her. I don't want to talk to her in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
I want everybody to know what she.
Yeah.
Yes,
Could you translate that for me to her?
Okay. ¿Quieres saber? Bueno, dice que es un problema porque están llamados de una persona. Entonces, si estás poniendo música afuera.
No. Solamente el radio.
No, she says that she currently doesn't have the outdoor sitting anymore because she was also vandalized. She was being targeted by vandalism, so she does not have the outdoor seating anymore. It's been a few months now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so currently, but the only music she was providing was radio music from like a little box, and that was the issue. So it was just like a Bluetooth speaker box that you would just, connect it and just have the radio.
I have a question. When did she stop playing music outside? Because when you look at the complaints, the original one came in July.
Yeah.
And that means it was still warm outside, so people would be outside. I'm not as concerned about October and November, but she started in July. And how long has this person lived in the building? Did she only move in July?
I would not say for sure because July, the business was not open because she had COVID. She got COVID when it first started. So the business was closed since the end of March all the way up to the middle of July.
So this date in here says July 12th, which is about the middle of July.
Sí, porque dicen que hay una llamada en el 12 de julio.
No, no, porque ya estaba cerrado.
Yeah, the business was closed.
Okay.
Tengo papeles.
Yeah, so the business was not operating from the end of July. From the end of March to the middle of July because she had COVID, so no one was in the restaurant at that time. During those months, the business was closed.
So, were there any 311s while that business was closed? I'm trying to pull it up again because I just crashed.
So what I'm looking at, you can hear me, right? So what I'm
Yes.
looking at is the report came in July 12th. That was the first.
But yet the business was closed.
And she said the business was closed. Then the sequential reports came in like September 6th, September 18th, September 14th, September 18th.
Right.
And 2 came in on October 4th.
Y 2 llamadas vinieron el 4 de octubre.
Matter of fact, and there's 4 reports came in on November 8th.
El 8 de noviembre.
When did she reopen after having COVID?
¿Cuándo fue la fecha que abriste cuando ya regresaste?
Fue en la última semana de julio.
The last week of July.
Oh, okay.
But she was open.
So she was open, yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Judith. This is Nilsa. Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
I would suggest that if there's an overwhelming concern about the 311s, that after this meeting, that if it's possible to try to find out more information about the 311s, because it just sounds to me like it just gonna continue, like you're gonna keep asking questions, right? But she's saying a certain thing and there doesn't seem to be like a meeting of the minds, because I'm curious also if there might be another business near her, or there might be other reasons why loud noise was made and it was just maybe attributable to this restaurant that may have been closed. So because there's no quorum and because we don't have any definitive answers, I would like you to consider if that might be an option where we can try to find out, because it'll have to be presented at executive. And so if we have more information on the 311s, it might make it easier for us to discuss it then.
Yeah, we can find out through the precinct, because if the precinct was called, they should have a record of it.
Okay, because I don't think you're going to solve anything, asking about the 311s, because we don't know enough information to make a informed conversational type of judgment, even if we're not voting on it right now, other than that they have all their information. Mm-hmm.
I understand, but because the precinct was called, they can let us know if it's the same person calling continuously, if it is just that one person.
Can I say something? If it's all right?
Sure.
Yes, there was also another incident that happened. I'm not sure if the same person who might be calling called also on the calls, because we did have an incident that there is a restaurant next to the business, and that there was these 2 drunk women that came to our business intoxicated, and they ended up sitting when we had the outdoor dining in the establishment, but they did not want to leave, and they started making a ruckus, and then they started screaming and yelling. I'm not sure if I don't quite remember the date of when this incident happened, but these ladies were screaming and that they were insulting. They were saying a bunch of things about Mexicans and all that stuff, and they were just saying a lot of things, but they were intoxicated. And we did call the police on them, but when others probably called the cops. Well, I'm not sure, but we did call the police because they were getting aggressive with the employees and with the owner as well, and they did not want to leave. But when the police finally came, the 2 women had left, and they said that nothing could have been done.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, we can't really do anything tonight because we don't have quorum, but,
So I'll go ahead.
what about Angela Carlos?
Well, what are we, what the chairperson recommended that we should get some more information from the precinct and forward it to
Right.
the executive so they can make that decision for us.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Because I
why
know
don't we
that,
follow that route?
yeah, I know that the precinct has that information because I once had a problem even in my building, and they can tell if it's the same person calling continuously. But
Sure.
Angela had a good question. Is like, when did this person that they're saying calls all the time, when did this person move in to this apartment if she's a new resident?
¿Sabes cuándo se movió esta persona?
No.
She does not know when the person came in because she closed at the end of March, so she's not sure when this person moved in.
Okay. All right.
Judith,
Well,
if I may,
yeah,
so you all
we
can
have to move on. What?
If I may, so you all can move on. So I pulled the 311s for you all, so I'll just take those numbers and
Right.
I'll contact the appropriate precinct and
Right.
see, because they're all closed right now, just for the
Right.
interest of time for you all. I'll go ahead and do that further step.
Okay,
That'd be
I
great, thank
appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the next establishment is Rayo's, which is by 114th Street and Pleasant. It's right on the corner. I guess everybody knows Rayo's, right?
Yes.
Angela? Angela?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah,
Okay.
This is Ron Stracy. This is Ron Stracy from Rayo's. Good evening, everyone.
Yes, hi, Ron.
Hi.
Yes, I know. Rayo's is a renewal, guys, and they do have their documentation.
Yeah, and we're just sort of getting started. It's only 120 years since my grandfather opened Rayo's.
Yes.
Great restaurant.
Thank you so much.
If you can get a reservation.
Well, we're doing takeout now.
Yeah.
And so you can call
You can taste
anytime.
the food, right?
There you go.
Great.
Okay, Ron. So I think you had an issue, something about that was on the stipulation.
No, I think there was some question as to the time.
Right.
I think it was the law firm that printed it out wasn't sure themselves, but it's this. We've been doing the same thing for many years now. The chefs get there in the middle of the day. The restaurant opens for business at 6:30, 7 o'clock. The kitchen closes at 10:30, 11, and by 12 o'clock, everyone is pretty much gone. Occasionally, the diners may finish up a little after 12, but I think that the question was, should we have put down 12 or 1? But it's the same. It's been the same as it's been for at least the last 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And most of the diners, well, whatever, they kind of rent or own the tables, right?
Well, they don't rent or own them, but when over the years, people have decided that they like it enough to keep coming back. So we have a great many regulars. Some who come once a week, once a month, once a quarter, once a year. And it's small. We only have the 10 tables.
Okay.
So what are hours you want to put on the application? I guess that's my question.
Well, you can't see it.
Let him answer the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if I would say what we've always said is 6 to midnight or 6 to 1. And I believe that's what's on there. That originally was 6 to 12. And there was some question about, does anybody stay later than 12? Once in a while they do. So, to make it simple, we could do 6 to 1, and that should cover everything.
Yeah, right now it is, on the application, it's 6 to 12. Is that correct, Marlene?
Yeah.
Yes, it's 6 to 12.
Right.
And that's
So you want
95%.
to add the additional hours, is that correct?
We can make it comfortable. But we've had 6
So
to 12.
I recommend that he should add the extra hours. Well, I don't see a problem with that, especially now with COVID.
Yeah, no, I'm not opposed to that either. Angela?
I'm good. I know where it is now. I went online and looked at it. I'm good.
Oh, it's been there for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. No, I passed it. I was
1896.
Yeah. All right. We can't approve or deny, but we don't have quorum, so that's going to have to be brought up at the executive.
Okay.
Marlene, is there a way that I guess in the stipulation that we also put that instead of 6 to 9, we're going to add the additional hour for them?
Yes, yes, that was my question. So you all can make a decision and without coming to a vote about approving or denying this applicant, if you can just amend the stipulation, that's fine. So you want it to be from 6, Ron?
We want it to be from 6 to 1.
Right.
Okay.
That'd be fine. Thank you so much.
All right, Ron, I'm going to send it back to you. So I can't fill that in. It has to come from you or your rep. So I'm going to send it back by email, and then you make that change and then send it back to me. I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you so much.
That's perfect. Okay, Ron.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year,
Happy
and
New Year.
thank you, Angela and Carlos. Adem didn't get back on?
No, he did not.
Happy New Year. Oh, so we're finished?
Yes.
The way it sounds.
There was only 4 applicants.
There's a hand raised from Kahlua Cafe.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Kahlua?
Yes, hi. I wanted to add one more thing, if that's all right.
Sure.
Yes. Hearing back to what you mentioned about the 311 from September to December. The thing is, since she hasn't had her outside dining seating since the first week of November, and so she hasn't been doing outdoor seating at all until she was doing indoor dining. The limit that was allowed by Governor Cuomo until he closed it, I believe it was the first week of December.
Right.
So there hasn't been actually any people. So that's why I'm concerned about 311 calls, because since if she hasn't had any outdoor dining seating, the noise could have been from some others from the building, because there was an incident that the police did come next door because there was a loud party happening. Because there have been instances that police have been coming because there have been parties being thrown in the building. Because since the first week of November, she's telling me right now there hasn't been outdoor dining. Because there was a hurricane, I believe that was the week when the hurricane happened. So the hurricane damaged the property in the middle. So since then, she hasn't had the monies and funds to build the seating outside. So since then, it has been closed. And she does have documentation to prove that the outdoor dining has been closed since the first week of November.
Okay. All right. But Marlene, you're going to check with the precinct, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And whatever
ahead,
document that she may have, she may want to then present it so the executive board can look at it.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes. Nilsa has her hand up. When you're ready, Judith, you could recognize her after the applicant speaks.
Oh, okay. I didn't know since I can't see. Okay, Nilsa.
Well, I'm
Nilsa?
sorry. Hi, do you hear me?
Hi.
So when Marlene mentioned that Kahlua had their hand raised, I thought that if I pressed hand raise, I could see it. So I raised my hand in error, so I apologize.
Oh, okay. All right, well, look, Marlene is going to try to find out more from the precinct, and if what the interpreter said, that there are documents, can we get a copy of those documents for some sort of proof, so when we're at the executive meeting, at least we'll have a little bit more information?
Well, she has photos to prove that. She has photos that as documents to show that the house was, the outdoor dining seating was destroyed.
Okay. Carlos?
It's just photographs.
That's fine. Whatever
Yeah.
gonna help her, I guess. You know,
I mean,
whatever.
if you can sort of, I guess.
And the owner just told me right now that the same person who has been instigating the restaurant also was there present when the house was taken by the hurricane, and that she called the cops also.
Okay.
Telling the police what happened.
All right, that will be documented at the precinct. But if you have photos, if you can get them to Marlene, or, you know, whether email or how you can get them to us so that we can see that.
Yes, that's fine. Yes, because I believe this lady, I don't think she lives upstairs. She lives in the building next door. Not the restaurant building, but the next building next door.
Oh, interesting. Are there any
Yeah.
residents upstairs?
There is residents upstairs, but I believe they're just adolescents. Young adults live in the building. In the building upstairs is young adults, but the lady who has been making the complaint, she lives in the thing next door.
All right. Yeah, we just have to be very careful about these complaints, and there's restaurants below and people living upstairs, and in case there is noise, we like to make sure that there is some sort of soundproofing and things like that, because people do live there. So basically that's it. So whatever information you can get to Marlene so that we can present that at the executive meeting would really be beneficial for us.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, guys. That's about it. And anything else? Do we have any new business, old business? Obviously not. Anyone? Angela, Carlos, you want to say anything before we adjourn?
No, just have everybody have a happy New Year and be safe.
Yes.
Yes, you
Be safe
too.
and healthy.
You too. And I'm sorry for the people that came here from the public. We don't have quorum, so we can't vote on anything. So we're going to have to wait until the executive meeting. That's sorry, but that's the rule. Okay.
Okey-doke. Good night, everybody.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
everybody.
Take care.
Good night.
Thank you, Marlene.
You're welcome.
Good night.
And
Bye-bye.
thank you, Nilsa.
Thank
bye,
you, Judith, Carlos, and Angela, and Marlene for being regulars. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye
All
now.
right. Be safe. Bye.
Thank you, you too. Bye.
Thank you, Marlene, for everything.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, honey. All right. Bye, guys.
Thank you.